silver is up to $38.94. Guys, this is crazy. Silver is going to have a $10 move soon. It should shoot up to about 48 bucks. 48, 49 bucks. So, you want to be in the right places. You want to join my Patreon. Got to be invested in the right stocks and the right ETFs and the right assets. It's not about SLV either. There's way, way better silver investment vehicles than SLV. So do not think that you can buy SLV and you're going to make maximum profits. No. Join my Patreon. I'll put the link in the description of this video for my Patreon. Actually, I put the link in every video. And go to the top of my YouTube page, check it out. There should be a link to my Patreon, and join up. Please do that right away tonight. We're talking about the best silver investments, the best cryptocurrencies on there. All right, it's only 10 bucks a month for the Patreon. So that would help me out, and it would help you out big time, because everything that I ever said about this is true. It's all true, and you can start to see that now. You start to see, oh, John's right. Yeah. It's getting exciting, guys. It's getting very exciting tonight. Why is silver skyrocketing tonight? It's just the path of least resistance. The markets are thin tonight, It's just the path of least resistance. Silver is going to be going up. And during the day, it might go up even faster. Crazy things are coming for silver. That $10 move, I expect to make $30,000 or $40,000. All right, guys? If you guys want in on this, join my Patreon. It's JONS Gold and Silver. I'm trying to provide the most value I possibly can, more than any other YouTube channel. Doing my very best to do it. All right, guys? So you can ask any questions. We got 2 people in the house right now. Welcome, guys. 2 people are here. So questions. Any questions about investing, or I'm just going to relax here and then I'll get into it, guys. I'll get into it. But I just had a really hard day at work. Burger King. Worked my butt off at Burger King. I'm the supervisor there, as you guys know. I worked all day, got out at after midnight. Crazy. One dude, there was one guy. I was coming back to Burger King. There was a guy in Dunkin' Donuts. I walked right over there and I looked at him. I'm like, what are you doing here, guys? And the guy was just chilling back inside the store at Dunkin'. He said he was pretending to sell stuff. I'm like, bro, you're trying to steal stuff. You're trying to steal food. Get out of here. He's like, I'm pretending I'm selling stuff. I'm like, not anymore. You got to go. Sorry, guys. You got to be nice, because sometimes it could cause a big problem if you're not kind to them, So I was like, guys, not anymore. Please get out of here, being as nice as I can. And these guys were they were going to steal a whole bunch of food from Dunkin' Donuts, I think. And I'm right next door. I work at the Burger King. So I always try to keep an eye on Dunkin', make sure nobody's going back there at night trying to steal stuff. But it was just crazy. Who cut your hair? Me. I cut my own hair. Yeah. I cut my own hair. Bzz, I buzz it off. I just go bzz, bzz, bzz. And that's what I do. So guys, we are going to get rich. I've been telling you guys about silver for how long? Long time. Probably about 3.5 years. I was telling you about silver ever since my first YouTube channel like 3 years ago, and that channel got banned. A lot of bad things happened to me at that time. A woman left me. My YouTube channel got banned. I lost my job. I was supposed to get a job working at 84 Lumber, but they tested me for weed, and I tested positive. So they never hired me for 84 Lumber. Right after I failed that job, I told my girlfriend. She left me. Then I made it. We're making it, guys. We're making it. We're making it. This is a crazy move in silver, guys. Gold, silver. Look at this. I've been telling you guys to get in on silver. You have no excuse. You could still get in. It's not too late to get in. Especially, you could buy silver stocks. The silver mining stocks, they move up last. They're already moving up a little bit. You missed a grip of sports. Jesus Rodriguez is in the house. Hey, what's up, Jesus? Jesus is one of my favorite beings that ever lived on the planet. Jesus was a man who walked the earth back about 2,000 years ago, and now he's back. Bro, I was wondering what happened to you. Glad I moved to live tonight. Controlled substance. Today was a tough day. Just keep thinking about those investments, guys. Just keep thinking about that silver. Think about building. Don't just think about it. You actually got to do it. You got to build wealth. All right, guys? Got to work on building your wealth. Controlled Substance says, I used to follow your first channel. Been long on silver, bro, since COVID. Now I guess we can say the word COVID and they won't really ban you. But I think that they'll ban you. They used to ban you if you said COVID. Just crazy stuff. It's absolutely crazy. So people would say, oh, the disease, the sickness. It's so stupid. The world we have is so messed up, so corrupt. But he was in on silver a long time. He's been in on silver since COVID. Yeah, COVID is when it really crashed. It really dropped to like, what, 14 or 15, 16 bucks or whatever. It really went down. So, yeah, I'm glad. Controlled Substance, that's crazy. I'm glad that you were with my first channel and you found me. You found me again. That's pretty cool. But yeah, my first channel got banned and I didn't even know what was going on. I woke up and I got an email that said it was banned. And it was banned for talking about COVID, I think. Supposedly I talked about COVID, but the video that was banned was a Bed Bath & Beyond video. So they got me for COVID in a Bed Bath & Beyond video. So I got wrongfully terminated. And there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do about that. When YouTube terminates you, you can't really fight them. So, yeah, silver is going crazy tonight, dude. I'm glad that you're still here, though. What are you doing there? I actually gave my son an ounce of silver today for his birthday. That's the best thing to give your kid because it's going to train him to learn what real money is. And he's going to be basically becoming an investor just as a kid. Just give that to your kid and say, hey, you're an investor now, you know? He loved it. Jesus, that's awesome that you have a kid. You got a son. That's my dream. My dream is to get rich, have a son, get a wife, have a son, you know? But yeah, that's a beautiful thing, giving your kid silver, and then you could give him an ounce of gold, you know, hopefully one day. Gold is expensive, but average Ohio resident. Yeah, if you want to give your kid an ounce of gold, he better understand what it is and not lose it. You better teach him about real money. And yes, gold and silver are real money. They always have been. Now people want to say Bitcoin is money. Well, I would say no, Bitcoin is not recognized as money anywhere, but it is a store of value. People view Bitcoin as a very high quality store of value that is going to increase. Because look at this, the dollar is not going to go up. Okay, so basically, we have to live our lives trying to save and to beat inflation. That's really what it is. We got to beat inflation. If we're losing to inflation, we're screwed. We will lose purchasing power. We're not going to be able to buy as many things. So in order to beat inflation, wow, there's my joint from yesterday right here. Look at this, guys. That's mine from yesterday. All day, just sat there. That's really funny. So yes, gold and silver, real money. Where was I trying to go with that? You know, Bitcoin, it's a store of value that's going to increase because everybody knows that the dollar is going to get shit on. just like it always has for the last 300 years. How many years? 300 or something? I don't even know. When was this country founded? 1790, 1690, 97? I don't know. 1690s. And ever since they came out with the dollar, it's been dropping in value. Okay. So people want to put their money somewhere that's going to allow them to be successful in the future. You want your money to grow. If you keep your money in the dollar, it's going to shrink. You're going to lose out. So it's good to have cash, but you don't want to save too much cash for too long. Okay. I'm holding some cash right now. And yeah, I'm putting a little bit more of it to work. I just bought more. I told you guys already, I bought more AGQ and I bought more First Majestic. I bought 100 shares of First Majestic. So I'm up to 500. I don't need to tell you guys this stuff, but I'm up to 500 shares of First Majestic. Ticker symbol is AU. I actually have almost $5,000 of just First Majestic, which is pretty cool. But that's one of my favorite silver miners. And I think First Majestic is going to go to possibly a record high, maybe 30 bucks. If First Majestic actually goes to a new record high, it could go way higher. It could go to 50 or 70, you know. It's very possible. Look at a lot of stocks that went absolutely nuts. You don't think silver can do that too? Yeah, silver has been suppressed for a long time because the military-industrial complex, they need to get silver cheap. If silver goes up, it's going to cause some issues. It will cause some issues. But I think a lot of companies are going to actually just buy small silver mines and stuff like that, or they'll team up and buy silver mines, various companies. But who knows? When the price of silver goes up, and who knows how long it's going to stay up, you know? I think silver is going to go up to like 60 or 70. Then it's going to pull back to 50, and like 50 is going to be a new floor. 50 could be the new floor. But I think we could really begin moving up even higher than $70. I think $200 silver could happen in 3 to 5 years. 3 to 5 years, we could have $200 silver. I don't know if it's going to happen, but, and you know, like what the heck? When it comes time to sell, what are we going to do? Sell on the way up. Don't sell everything at one time. Once silver really hits a really high level, I'm going to sell a little bit and buy the things that I need. That's what I'm going to do. If some of my silver mining stocks or gold mining stocks skyrocket, I'm going to sell some and buy what I need. And over time, these stocks are going to go higher. They're going to go crash too. My bud, did you ever consider my offer? Not as bad as I used to be. I'm not sure what your offer was. I don't remember. Those two, oh yeah, the $10 bills and be able to turn me into a millionaire. I'll tell you what, if you join a Patreon, if you're not already on it, because I don't know if you are or not, probably not. We got 13 members. If you join the Patreon for 10 bucks a month, I'll just go out of my way to try to make you rich. But I can't promise that, you know, I'm going to make you a millionaire right away. It could take many, many years. I don't expect to be a millionaire. I don't think that's a guarantee that I'm going to become a millionaire in the next 10 years. I think in 10 years or more, I will be a millionaire. I think that's a guarantee, but I still have to work very hard to do it, you know? Yes. I think we can 10x our wealth in 10 years. 10x our wealth in 10 years. You got to start making goals for yourself. Say, where do I want to be in 10 years? Think about these things. Don't just think about getting wasted, you know? I've done that for a lot of years. Only care about getting drunk and you know, doing your Zanny bars, your K-pins, you know, whatever. And I spent a lot of years, wasted a lot of years smoking crack behind the school with the teachers, you know? No. Spent a lot of years doing that stuff, bad stuff. Not crack, but we've got to stay focused. You know, I figured I played around enough in my life, did enough stupid shit that I was like, all right, I got to get focused. So this is what I did back in 2021. I just made that switch. You have to make a decision, and you got to understand that you are going to follow through. When you make a decision, you got to realize how much shit you're going to have to go through, and you're going to realize it's going to be tough. You're going to have to get to work no matter what, no matter how hard it is. Even if your car breaks down, you got to walk to work, you know, because most people, when it gets tough, they give up. So when you make the decision to get rich, you have to decide, are you going to give up when it gets tough? You know, and I just decided back in 2021 that I was not going to give up, no matter how hard it got. And I've come a long way, guys. 2021, it's been a few years. But, dude, I can't even understand how I saved anything. You know, barely making enough. How did I manage to save so much? Well, you make small investments over time. You make money from your job, plus income from your stocks. You know, every year you make more money in stocks. You get better and better and better. Every single year I've been making more money in stocks. When I do my taxes, I know how much. And I'm just getting better and better and better. And it's gotten so hard. I was riding my electric bicycle through the snow to get to work. It would snow sometimes. I'd be coming home 1:30 in the morning, snow, freezing cold. You know, I've suffered so much. That's why I'm so happy that it's summertime. I've been through so much shit, living in basements, you know, breathing in all kinds of mold, toxic, you know, doing what I have to do just to save every penny. And shit, guys, if you have to be willing to suffer sometimes to get rich. Got to be willing to suffer a little bit. Maybe I suffered too much. If I suffered less, I wouldn't have as much money as I do. I wouldn't have made it this far. I wouldn't have made it this far at all. If I said, I'm going to take the easy way. I'm going to pay a lot more money for a more comfortable apartment. I'm going to buy a nice car so I don't have to ride my bike in the snow. But I said, no, I'm going to suffer and I'm going to get rich. You guys have to be tough. That's how I know how tough I am, because I've been through so much shit. I'm one of the toughest guys around that I even ever come across. There's some guys that are stronger than me, but there's not many that are more mentally tough. Mental toughness it's a skill and it's a muscle. Okay? So, yeah. Hey, bud, did you ever consider... Yeah, I did. So join the Patreon, dude. What has sent you already? Where are you at right in park? Yes. I'm right in a park right now. I'm set up to be in the top 1% in 10 years. Justin, this guy's planning to be in the top 1%. Hey, I was thinking to be in the top 1%, it's not that hard to get there. It's really not. Sure, it's hard to get on the level of Elon Musk or Donald Trump or Michael Burry. It's hard to get on the level of those people, but you can get pretty darn close to the 1%. You know, those guys I mentioned, those are like the top 1% of the 1%. Of the 1%. Okay? But you can get pretty freaking high up there in society. You can be one of the top players. Absolutely. One of the top players around your area, you know, your town. If you really do, if you're willing to suffer, you know, to gain great success, you will suffer. You will lack sleep. You're going to have to get by sometimes with 3, 4, 5 hours of sleep. But, so decide, you want a hard life that's going to pay off in the end, or you want an easy life where you're just going to be barely getting by, you know? I want a hard life that's going to pay off in the end. Eventually, I'm going to get to my point, and it's all going to become easy, okay? I might be working my ass off now to try to grow this channel, to grow my Patreon, bring in as much cash as I can so I can buy these silver mining stocks, gold mining stocks, dividend oil stocks, like Petro Brazil, Silver Corp Metals, First Majestic, Endeavor Silver, Hecla Mining. Okay, guys, AEM, Barrick Gold. I'm just busting my ass to buy these stocks. And you know what other people are doing? They're just playing around. They're going to the bar. They're drinking. They're having a good time. They're getting STDs at the freaking bar. You know, they are hooking up with so many different people all the time, doing drugs. I know what these people are doing. So you got to decide right now, guys, each and every one of you, do you want to make it, try to make it to the top 1%? I think all of you do. I want to tell you guys right now that some of you might be poor, but I want to promise you, you can go from having absolutely nothing to being in the top 1%, and it might only take 10 years. And it's possible even for all of you. It's very possible. And yeah, getting rich, getting a significant amount of money, it's very possible. I promise you that. You know, smoking crack is my favorite pastime. Just waiting to receive my return on investment so I can retire. Me too. When COVID hit, started working smarter. Well, something bit me right there. Damn, a mosquito just bit me right there. Guys, he got me. Mosquito just got me. Guys, it's time to light up. If you light up, the mosquitoes won't get you as much. That's what my buddy taught me. He would always light up a cigarette. I don't smoke cigarettes though, okay? I really don't. I don't believe in them. COVID hit. Yeah, dude, you and me are just alike. When COVID hit, for some reason, why did we do that? Why did we decide to try to be successful, to start becoming successful, to start winning during COVID? I wonder why. Maybe it's just the timing and the mood we were going through, the opportunity. There was opportunity in COVID. There was opportunity. Thought boy was getting ripped instead of yapping. Just buy what BlackRock buys. HIV, yeah. People are going out doing all kinds of stuff. They should be focused on their money. I know, because there's a bar right down the street. There's a bar right over there. If you guys hang out, I'll go walk by the bar. I'll go walk by the bar in a few minutes if you keep hanging out. And I could go in the bar and start getting drunk and drink my favorite, hay burner or Big Ditch. That's my favorite, Big Ditch. But I quit drinking alcohol. I don't want to drink it again. Even when I make it, I don't want to drink alcohol ever again, because I know it's going to lead to more addiction. The alcohol controls your thoughts, and it can suppress positive thoughts. And it'll make you, if you drink a lot of beer, it'll make it so you don't think about investing as much. Promise you. Your mind will get weaker. Being able to control your mind, you will get weaker at this if you drink alcohol. Yes, controlling your destiny, controlling your thoughts, controlling your actions. If you drink alcohol, you will not be able to control your thoughts and actions as much throughout the day. But yes, sir, are you a philosopher? Yes, I am a philosopher. No, I don't know. I don't consider myself a philosopher. I think we all could, though. Let's all get a drink, and I'll call my ex so we can all get a BJ. Justin Wiseman. Dude, you are a wise man. Dang, his favorite slush shot. Yeah. I just think of alcohol now as idiot juice, because I drank alcohol for so long, and when I was drinking, I wasn't thinking about getting rich. I wasn't thinking about that at all. I was just thinking about more drinking, more gaming, having fun. Alcohol will bring you down. So let's not talk about it anymore. We got to get rich, guys. Look at that. Look at that. It's perfect. It's just right for me. You talk like Tyler Durden, Fight Club. Ooh, I love that movie, Fight Club. I don't know who that is, though. A little bit of greenery, though. It's never been a problem. It's never caused any issues with me. I can do greenery and think about philosophy. Think about making money. Look up stocks. Some people can do it, you know? I think high performers do smoke weed. I think they do. More high performers smoke weed. I saw some kind of study on that. Because you have to kind of do that to reset your mind. It kind of like calms your mind and helps you forget about it, all the bullshit throughout the day. And then the cannabis can like reset your mind, reset your thoughts. You could start over and say, okay, where do I need to go? What do I need to do? What's the next step in my success? What can I do? Plus, it makes you more creative. So I do recommend it. I do recommend cannabis to those who can do it legally. XRP is moving up. Everything is pamping. Jesus says XRP. So people are going to be calling me out. Oh, you said you didn't like XRP. I don't like it. I don't think I'll ever like it. Even if it goes to $10, I won't like it. Because I do not believe in it. I believe in ICP. I don't believe in XRP. I've seen more evidence that XRP is a scam. So if that changes, you know, I'll let you know. I could buy some XRP right now, but I don't want to. There's so many things. There's so many things to buy. They want you focused on XRP. Yes, XRP is going to go up. So is a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff's going to go up. So I really don't care about XRP. I'm just focused. I'd rather buy more Pepe or Shiba Inu than XRP. At one point, Shiba Inu was going to go. Shiba's still cheap. It's like silver. Silver's still cheap. Silver's starting to get up there. It's starting to get up there. Pepe. Let's go, Pepe. Yes, the very wise man. I don't like XRP, but I still like my bag for now that I bought under 50 cents. Well, people are divided on XRP. Some people believe that they are truly going to be working with the banks. Others believe, I prefer to say others know, that it's all a big scam. You know, in the end, who the hell knows? But I do believe that XRP is a perpetual pump and dump scheme, and I do not believe that they have any plans of the banks using it as money. They're telling people that XRP is going to be money, that the banks, you know, who knows what the next money is going to be. Yeah, it'll be digital, but I don't know if the next money is going to be XRP. They're going to make something up that's totally new, you know? Buy Arbitrum. I don't know what that one is. Crypto. Hashtag, like, type in XRP or something. XRP to the moon. We used to get so many viewers talking about XRP. And then I was like hating on it, and then we just got no viewers now. The channel just died when I started hating on XRP. They're paying for the algorithm to suppress channels that notice things. Like if you say certain things about XRP, the algorithms can notice that, and then it'll suppress your viewers. I think that's called shadow banning. It's like crazy. I'm not even an expert on it, but I know that they do it. They shadow ban my channel, but I'm determined to overcome it. I'm determined to overcome it. I'm in Japan right now for 2 months, and Japan is getting into crypto big time. Whew. Okay, that's good to know that you said that. I think you mentioned that before. Someone did, about crypto in Japan. Yeah. I just keep thinking I want to buy more crypto. You know, I really don't like it. I like physical things. I like platinum, gold, silver. Silver are really the best. But crypto, people just, it's going to grow. Crypto is going to grow. Just because I don't like it. Yeah, I hate it, really. But I'm kind of old school. I'm into gold and silver. And some of these cryptos could have real uses, and many of them don't. And most cryptos are garbage. But if you buy a lot of the top ones, you know, some of them are going to be really, really, really good. And in a bull market, they all go up. So I have been buying crypto big time. I've been buying it big time. I'm about 8 grand, got about 8 G's in crypto. All right, guys. And I'm going to put more in. I'm going to buy a little bit more. I'll tell you what I do right now, okay, guys? And then I'll look at the comments again. What I do right now, I have recurring buys set up. So I automatically buy every week 150 bucks of ICP and 150 bucks of Shiba Inu. Okay? Every single week. I put in $300, 150 in ICP and 150 in Shiba Inu. So that's legit what I'm doing. Just so you guys know. And then I also buy, when I feel like it, I buy extra crypto. I just bought Pepe today. All right? So I got these recurring buys, plus I buy extra crypto. So I might be buying, some weeks, I might buy $800 worth of crypto, just like lately, or maybe 700 or 600 at the most. And then other weeks, I'll put in just the bare minimum $300 or $400 worth. So I'd say on average, I'm buying 500 in crypto a week, probably around there. So I've really been going in the past 4 weeks. And even before that, I've kind of been going in hard though, the past 3-4 weeks. And it just paid off. It just paid off just now, you know, just the past couple days, it paid off a little bit. Shiba Inu is still not even really moving, but I do expect it to. Look at the burns. Something is happening, okay? There's people that are playing around with the burn rate. You can look at it right now. The burns are very strange. You'll see it like 50,000, 51,000, 52,000 burn, 53,000, 54,000. It's very strange. And I actually told you guys that we would have something like a weird burn rate where you can anticipate higher and higher burns. Like they might burn 1 billion Shiba. Then a week later, they're going to burn 2 billion. And then a week later, they're going to burn 3 billion. And they could even have strange mathematical algorithms set up, and you would have to be, you know, predicting when could the next burn be, you know, and there's going to be people predicting it or something, and they're going to have fun with it. And they could make the Shiba burn rate a big thing. They could make it a big thing. For real. If they start burning like 10 billion, you know, or like 20 billion, and they could start pumping up Shiba Inu, get interest. They can generate interest real quick. If they want, they could send Shiba to the moon right now. I'm not lying to you. The market makers working with the largest holders. Okay? So it's basically like illegal market manipulation or scheming to raise the price, you know. And then what they do is they all work together. Once the price of Shiba Inu like goes to frickin' maybe 7 or 10x, when it really flies, they're going to pump out way more news. So people are going to be discovering it, and they're going to get hit with the news after the price already rises. That's to try to find buyers. They want to be able to find buyers at higher prices. They can manipulate it higher very quickly. When Shiba Inu goes up, it goes up real fast. You guys know it. It went from 509 to 4046 or 4047. And it did that in how many days? Like what? Like a few days? Like 3 or 4 days? Shiba Inu skyrocketed. It literally did a 4.6x. 4.6x in just a few days. So Shiba Inu has massive potential. I think we could get a 7 or a 10x in a week. Not this week, but in a week. It's going to happen. Shiba could get a 7 to a 10x. It's like, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. I like Pepe. It's real cheap like Shiba. But doing good as of one of the top moves this past week. Precious metals is the old way. Crypto is the new future. Okay. Precious metals are still good. But I will tell you this. If crypto is stealing everything from precious metals right now, crypto is stealing all the attention. Everybody's into crypto. If they didn't have crypto, people would be more focused on silver. So it's silver's still gonna fly though. But I've been telling you guys for how long? Crypto and precious metals both. And so far, I've been right on the precious metals and I've been right on the crypto. Because of when I got into crypto and then when I sold. Thanks for those likes. So I've really been right on the metals big time, and I've been right on crypto too. I can't predict, certain ones that are going to do certain things. I don't know. I can predict pretty well, somewhat. Precious metals they're not the old way. Silver is still relevant. Why? Why is silver relevant? You should know this. It's a industrial metal. Silver is highly relevant, and the demand from industry is going to go up, 47% up in 10 years. It's expected that silver demand is going to increase. And what if it increases from industry and from people like you and me? And I think it will. There's going to be more people that are buying silver. I think people are going to start to buy precious metals and silver and gold. People like Cryptos R Us that have been hating on gold, I think they're looking like fools now. They look like fools. And they tried to just make the transition like they never hated on gold that much. Yeah, these people were hating on gold. Can't believe some of these people. Trying to tell people that like crypto is the only thing, you shouldn't buy gold or silver. Gold and silver is a great thing to stabilize your portfolio. It's going to last no matter what. Crypto could all fall apart. Worst case scenario, you want to have at least 5% precious metals, okay? And I think more and more and more people are going to have at least 5% precious metals. If you want to have freaking 40% stocks, 45% crypto, 5% precious metals, then go ahead and do that. That's all right. I like a little bit more precious metals. And a little bit less crypto. That's just how I do it. I'm safer. Silver is safer, I think. These blockchain, they could be hacked, or cryptos could really crash if the markets crash, and who knows? Digital assets, I just don't trust them as much. That's why they occupy a smaller percent of my portfolio. Okay? But there's a lot more to it. What happened to my head right here? I think a mosquito bit me. Just happened. Like 20 minutes ago. Maybe 25. Mosquito just destroyed me. Bloom says, what's up, John? Yeah, Dixon, so that's what it was. I just started staking my ETH and Solana. Okay, you go ahead and do that. Dude, long term, could pay out. Could pay out for you. Just be careful how much you do. Remember to diversify. I wouldn't be like 100% in that. I would buy silver and gold too. Definitely silver and platinum. I was telling you guys platinum. Now what happened? Pew. $1,400, $1,430. Told you guys platinum was going to be good. Platinum is so freaking rare. You can still get it. You can still get it. It's starting to go up. If you want, dude, if you buy platinum, you will make money. Promise. Promise. John, do I have news for you, bro? I started selling sports cards in Pokemon 5 days ago. 700 in sales, and I'm buying cards from all my friends and reselling the same day. Okay, so this guy, Wyatt, is making money buying and selling different cards. Wow, I'm surprised that you're able to buy cards and sell them that quickly. Your friends are friends are letting you make that much profit off of them. You must be in a freaking rich area. Silver's almost 40. Yeah. There's people that said silver would never freaking go to 40. These people knew it would. Everybody who said that, oh, silver's never going to go to 40 or 50, I think these people all know it would. But what this is manipulation. They say these things on big channels to try to manipulate you. You really got to be smart, guys, today. I think most of you are, or you would have already left. Don't get deceived by these people. Oh, silver will never go to 40. Next, they're going to be saying it's never going to go to 100. They're going to say that. I already know they're going to say that soon. Somebody will. Like, oh, silver will never go to 100. Once it surpasses 50, like, oh, it's never going to go to 75 or 100, and then it will. For sure, silver's going to 100. And then you give it more time. It's good. Before the system collapses, you know, I was always imagining how it could end, you know, but before the system collapses, silver could skyrocket to $500 or $1,000 an ounce. Okay, silver could skyrocket to $1,000 an ounce if, you know, before the system all collapses and they come out with their next currency, and the dollar like dies. We get much faster inflation for a time. Silver could go to 1,000. Yep. I don't smoke cigs. There's no cigarettes. Gotta switch devices. Gotta turn in phone for night, but will be on computer. Okay, Wyatt. I'll be up for a little bit more, okay? Thanks for joining up. Yeah. All right, everybody. So we've accomplished a lot. I've said a lot. I've yapped a lot. Walked around a lot. This is very good so far. Now it's just all fun. I told you guys what you needed to know. Now it's just all fun. What are you guys freaking doing now? Wonder what you guys are up to. I'm sure you all got your own jobs. All making money. And I'm sure you're all thinking about working out, improving your bodies, getting stronger. Stronger bones is important. Stronger joints is important. This is why you got to eat healthy. The bones, the joints, the brain. And, well, speaking of brain, exercise is the best thing for your brain. People are thinking about, what's a good brain supplement so I could think better, memorize better. What's a good brain supplement? Noopept? Should I get Joe Rogan's on it? Should I take Alpha GPC? Saffron? Should I take different herbs for a good brain supplement? No. The best thing you do for your brain is you exercise. Jog. Go jogging for 20 minutes. 20 minutes is good. Too much jogging is not good. And when you go jogging, you should really try to run in the grass or sand or do, yes, cross country, okay? Cross country. Because the ground will absorb the impact. So it's a lot better than running on pavement. So you should definitely do like little bit of cross country, or you could do bicycling. That's the best thing for your brain. Also, a little cannabis can't hurt. Although there have been some studies that I don't really like. All right, guys, what's up? All right, I think that's a good spot to end it. Maybe we'll start again. Have a good one, guys. Woo, let's get rich.